Hi everyone, it's Melinda here in Melbourne with the full moon reading that I spoke of yesterday on Snapchat. For those of you on Snapchat, hello, and thanks for coming over here to Facebook, and to everyone else, hello, Facebook family. I'm going to get started now and see where we go. So I'm working with three cards. So I gave a little mini sort of reading on Snapchat yesterday, but 10-second bursts of video aren't really conducive to the flow of energy that I need basically when I'm doing something like this. This is my very first video here on Facebook, so I'm a little bit nervous. So if I'm looking off camera, it's because I'm nervous and because I'm checking my notes and things like that. But first of all, I'm going to show you the deck that I'm working with, the Fairy Forest. It's by Lucy Cavendish. She's an Australian lady. Lovely. And I'll show you the three cards, and then we'll talk a little bit about the full moon, and then we'll go in depth into the card readings. So the first one is the Green Man. The second one I drew was the Yule Singer. Beautiful images. And I thought I was only drawing two cards, to be honest, but this one really jumped out at me. So here we go, the Elf Queen. And so before I go into the full sort of meaning behind these cards and the messages that came through for me, we'll talk a little bit about the energy of the full moon. So it is in Sagittarius this month. There's a lot going on in the heavens at the moment. Mars is close to the planet. Mercury is still in retrograde, which is why this is coming to you a few hours later than I hoped it would, because I've just I haven't been able to upload it. Basically, it's driving me nuts. What else is going on up there? Neptune, Jupiter, they're all having a say at the moment. So we're going to concentrate on the full moon. And as I said, in Sagittarius, which is the sign of the Archer. And it's lovely because these three cards, obviously that's the energy I was calling in when I was drawing them, and they tell a beautiful story that relates to this period that we're going through at the moment. And so I think I'll just get started with that. So there is abundance coming. It is available to us. It is in the not too distant future. And however abundance looks to you, there's many different ways that can be. But what we're also sensing, and what the cards are telling me and what I'm getting as well, is that we need to create space for this energy to come in, this energy of abundance and joy and prosperity. And some of us are a little bit overloaded at the moment with patterns, habits, thoughts, situations and people that really don't benefit us and our journey here in this lifetime. So that's something that you need to look at, and hopefully it resonates with you and that you're able to do something about it. There are things that are breaking away, and they're breaking away for a reason. And as I said, that reason is so this abundance can come in. It's a time of renewal. It really is. It's a time of unity. But when I speak of unity, unity with the outside world, so with the not so much the people within the outside world. Of course, we're all one, so we're always united, but knowing that what's outside of us, as in nature and the animal world and flora and fauna, basically, it's all within us. It is us. We are them and they are us. So to have that understanding, to understand that on a deep, deep level, and in the heart space is beautiful and also powerful. So how do you release? How do you connect? Do you have a ritual around that? Is there something that you do? Do you go out into nature, which is what this card is telling me? And it's great that I was actually in a redwood forest yesterday, just outside of Melbourne, when I drew this card. So if it resonates with you to garden or to walk in nature, to go for a hike, to eat like green leafy foods, anything like that clean, clear food, it's going to bring you clarity. Whether you want to go and frolic in the woods or hug a tree or meditate or just walk, If you're able to, maybe get your hands down into the soil. You can do that through gardening, obviously, or you can do that when you're out in the woods. You can also, maybe take your shoes off with weather permits and really feel that energy coming up through the earth and nurturing you and helping you release any toxicity. I was going to say maybe a little bit harsh, but that could relate to a few of you. And it's a time to really nurture yourself and be open. So create that space for the abundance that's coming in. And when it does come in, it needs direction. It doesn't need to be harnessed so much and controlled, but it needs to find that space and to flow freely throughout your body, your energetic body especially. What else would I like to say? I think that's basically it in a nutshell, really. It's releasing with the full moon energy. So, like I said, it came in about 5 hours ago here, and which is 7:30-ish a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Quite potent leading up to that full moon, and now we still have the ability to harness that for the next, say, 36 hours. And of course, you can always work with release and ritual and calling in abundance whenever you want to. But this is the most potent time to do so with the current energy. If you have any questions or queries, if I'm not making any sense at all, feel free to comment here or send me a message. I'm going to put up my links to Snapchat for those of you who are on Snapchat, because I'm doing little things there. And I'm also on Instagram. I do single card readings every now and again. And of course, if you'd like a session, a private session, so I can work with you specifically and what your needs are. If you're in Melbourne, sure, come see me. And if you're outside of Melbourne, I work on Skype, so we can make an appointment and a time to do that. I hope I've covered everything. As I said, a little bit nervous, a little bit scary, but I thought it was the right time to do this. So thank you so much. I hope that this helped you in some way or resonated with you, and maybe gave you a heads up about what's going on and how you can work with this energy. But so thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day, and peace, love, and lentils. Thank you so much. Bye.